Hello everybody. I have a Generac 24 kilowatt standby generator which failed during the recent winter storm Fern. My generator is only a couple of years old and prior to this storm has a total of 48 hours of runtime and has been serviced by the local Generac dealer. So the storm hits, power goes out, generator starts as expected and runs successfully for 7.5 hours before shutting down without warning. The red light is on and the generator is not running. Before I open the lid, this is what I see. Oil is dripping out of the front enclosure panel and out of the rear louvers. The display panel confirms I've got an oil problem. Clearing the fault and restoring the generator is going to be useless unless I can find the source of the oil leak. As you can see, there's oil everywhere and panic is starting to set in because the utility says it's going to be at least another 13 hours before they estimate restoration of power. So I start thinking about this thing logically and calmly. Why would the generator run 7.5 hours before all the oil's out? Fingers crossed it's not a main seal, so perhaps I'm looking for a small leak. I think I found it. These two oil cooler lines are loose. This picture shows the 4 hose clamps. In the red circle are 2 hose clamps that have been temporarily replaced with conventional worm gear style clamps. The clamps in the green circles are the stepless ear style clamp, very similar to a PEX clamp. I think these clamps work great on PEX plumbing, but in general I don't like these clamps because number 1, they require a special tool to install them. Number 2, they are not reusable. Number 3, you can't tighten them. And number 4, they are a pain in the ass to remove. My recommendation is you use a fuel injection hose clamp. This style of clamp may require you to remove one end of the hose and slip the clamp over it. Another suitable option would be non-perforated worm gear hose clamps like these. These bands with no holes or perforations prevent the hose material from extruding or pushing through the holes and slots during band installation. Here's what I call a standard traditional worm gear hose clamp, and you can see the perforations. Lastly, if your hoses are identical to mine are marked J1532 with a 9.5 on them. The size hose clamp that you need is a clamp that has an effective diameter range of 15 millimeters to 17 millimeters. So thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or informative, please give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel.